Welcome back to another video. My name is Onako. Yeah, I forgot to say that in the beginning of the last video. This is Thymesia, I think, exclusive gameplay trailer, GameSpot. So without further ado, there's nothing more to say. Let's get into it.
Product not yet rated.
You might be realizing I forgot to say subscribe and stuff like that too. It's completely up to you. At this point, I'm just letting go because, like I said in a couple videos hidden on my channel, that you can surely listen to them. I don't really care about all that stuff. I'm just doing this because I like to do it. I like to watch and react to stuff. Alright, so let's go. Got stuck for a minute.
Hi, I'm Luke Goldsping.
This is another
at Team 17, and today I'm going to introduce
They gotta put explainer. He's gotta get Jermaine Clement with him.
you to the dark
Co-op
fantasy,
narrative.
medieval-inspired action RPG Thymesia.
This looks like
Launching
you
on
can
Steam
play
for
it
Windows
solo.
PC later this year, Thymesia is one of our Team 17 indie games label titles, and it's being developed by our friends at Overborder Studio in Taiwan.
Okay. We're just not gonna talk. We're just not gonna talk about that.
Overborder Studio in Taiwan.
Bro, he didn't even try to parry him or anything. He just let him smush him.
Set in a world of alchemy that's been ravaged by an insidious plague and populated by terrifying monsters, Thymesia tells the story of Corvus, a mysterious individual who's entrusted with the task of curing the plague.
Corvus?
As the quest unfolds,
Corvus? Like Corvo? Like Corvo or Corvus?
Corvus will discover untold
Corvus.
truths and secrets
I'm
that
just
ultimately
joking.
lead to a decision on how to handle the plague. To
Okay.
vanquish the source of the ever-spreading malevolence, or let the
Are we getting Souls-like
kingdom
games?
fall to its own hubris. The destiny of humanity is
Oh,
up to
that
him.
parry looks clean.
Thymesia is not for the faint of heart.
I can
The monsters plaguing
tell.
the kingdom are extremely deadly and skilled in combat, and many have fallen to them. But luckily, Corvus isn't a newcomer to battle. As the quest develops, this half-human, half-race
Okay, so I'm liking it.
would-be saviour must use every tool in his arsenal.
So you got a plague mask?
From his uncanny agility to dual-wielding saber and dagger and raptor-like claws
Yeah, I
and
like
feathers.
that. I like that.
Inspired by the macabre, medieval act of
Macabre.
bloodletting practiced by plague doctors, whenever Corvus deals damage to any enemy, they let
Oh.
out some of their energy.
Whoa, did he like grow the did he like grow like did it take over his arm like an aura? Look at that.
By the macabre, medieval act of bloodletting practiced by plague doctors.
Bloodletting. Oh my gosh. I remember a joke me and my teacher, well, I think he told me what bloodletting is cuz we were joking around. I forgot what he said about bloodletting. That shit was
Whenever
hilarious.
Corvus deals damage to any enemy,
Fuck, that shit
they
was
let out
funny.
some of their energy. Hit them with your claw in time and absorb the energy. Corvus can
Okay.
also reave the plague from the enemy and use it across a range of. Corvus can also reave the plague from the enemy and use it
Oh, that was so
across
fire.
a range of plague-powered weapons, such as a two-handed
I'm a sucker for animations looking good. That looks like a Dark Souls pike
halberd
heavy
pike that
stab.
unleashes high levels
Did he just say pike
of
too?
plague-powered weapons, such as a two-handed halberd pike
Halberd pike. Come on.
that unleashes high levels of damage, and a scythe that delivers aerial
This looks
damage
good.
to enemies.
Ah, I'm a sucker for when combat looks sick. Oh man, the other one was looking sick too. D&D was looking fire, but there's something about a solo character just looking like a complete arsenal. Not to say the individual archer, assassin, warrior protector weren't looking fire. They were looking dope. But like this is the focus is on Corvus here.
Corvus's combat ability,
And it kind of reminds me of like a slower
can be further
Bloodborne.
enhanced and upgraded through Thymesia's talent tree system. Whether that's turning parrying into defense, unleashing longer and more devastating combos,
It literally looks like a Souls-like.
linking together different dodges, and a whole lot more. These abilities, when combined with the plague weapons, allows players to develop it to
Oh my
suit
gosh, is the dodge like a little spin back? Or there's
style
probably
of
different
play,
dodges,
or
but
even adapt
it
to
just
as
looks
challenges
good.
evolve. We'll share more on Thymesia over the coming weeks ahead of its launch later this year. Thanks for watching.
Oh, that's hard, bro. I can't even say anymore. That is absolutely disgusting. Whoa, that looks fucking so good. That shit looks good. I don't even know what to say. That looks so good. That looks so good. Fuck. Like, I was so lost in. I heard him talking about there being a plague, and he could,
any enemy.
you know, he could take the plague from the enemy and
across a range of plague-powered weapons.
oh man,
Decision on how to handle the plague.
that's cool. I get the story though. So he
A mysterious individual who's entrusted with the task of curing the plague.
he's curing. He's okay. So basically,
and use it across.
so far,
Corvus is
he's got weapons that he basically can take the plague from enemies, which is depicted in this green shit, I'm assuming, and he can fucking send it back like absolute bombs. And I'm assuming, is he immune to it?
longer,
or he's just like,
devastating.
he's fine because he's bloodletting and wearing the plague doctor mask. Bloodletting is such a weird practice, but me and my teacher were weak because I asked him, did it work? Did it work? I don't know why I wanted to say it like that. Did it work? And he said they believed it too, so I guess it had some sort of power. But it's like where you, I don't know if you get like a, say a mark or something, and then you cut it open and bleed out to try to heal it, some shit like that. I don't know.
Combat ability can be further enhanced and upgraded through Thymesia's talent tree system. Whether that's turning parrying into
I'ma like this. Oh, I'ma like this. Oh, guys. There's nothing more to say. I picked like the best things to react to today. I usually hop on, and if the title catches me, I do the quick, dang, I'm gonna react to this. Fuck it. And this is, I freaking picked this like a couple days ago. I didn't even think like, oh man, that legit excited me. I honestly thought games were, no, see, okay, no, that was about to be full on lies. I hear everyone saying that they think like, you know, games are just like, they're just like dying out. There's not a lot of games being made, but I feel like you gotta find gems like this. Oh, he actually had an FPS counter. That's looking a little sus. Hang on, let me make sure I'm still recording because I don't know if I'm okay. Hang on, that's a little sus. It's a little sus. 40 capped at 40.
these
Better not be.
abilities.
Hope you can unlock that. This would be beautiful
plague
at 60.
weapons whether that's turning parry.
Okay, but yeah, I was about to lie and say there's not a lot of games that are looking good. Something went down in the water for this part of the year for all these games getting announced, because it's looking pretty good. I know it's like, I guess, a select 10, but I mean, maybe you gotta open yourself up to different different games to be able to realize the oh, I don't know, it's looking a little weird. Realize the different games that are out there. Some of these I'm usually not into sport games. I'm into whatchamacallit. This is such a random thing. This is gonna sound so ADD or ADHD, but like, the Raisin Krakens are so big. This is why I don't wear these headphones. But in all seriousness, yeah, there's some sport games that are even looking good this year, and I'm like, that's crazy. I don't really like sport games, but I liked like Trials Evolution and some other ones, but those are still like kind of arcadey. I don't know. This is looking really good. You can't deny it's looking good. It's looking good, but again, we'd have to see when it comes out. I can't really judge it just based on cool animation, slicey and dicey. We have to get into it. But if the game is literally like that, like in playing, I would not mind it. You try to throw in a little bit of deep story, okay, I'm all for it. If the combat's fun, I can't see why you complain. The things that naturally come in the game, bugs and shit like that you can overlook, unless they're game breaking, you know, then it's like, fix the bugs, and hey, you got, you know, if you, I'm not saying that this is about to be the next game if they're trying to do that, but just marketed well, and I see a lot of people playing this. I definitely see, like, this would be like a game, if this is a solo player run through the entire game, I would mark this on my list for one of the games to actually try to speed run, because I've never tried to. I've played games through super fast in a second playthrough. I'll like do all the missions like super quick and smooth, but I've never tried to get into speed running. But I would speed run this definitely. All right, with that said, I'm Onako. I am out, and you know what to do. Everything below. See you.